Hello everybody, it's June Angel Pews. Well, I'm here at last. Sort of the last time I spoke to you saying I'd be doing this video the next morning, I think it was. Well, I won't go and bore you with all the usual problems that I've had with my PC, but I have had problems, suffice to say. And this indeed is the fourth attempt at making this video. So big apologies to my lovely sister Janet. Janet's on Nana JL54. You all know her and love her, I know. And she sent me some happy mail. As I say, I'm just so sorry, Janet, that it's taken me so long. And I can't be nice and surprised, which I was indeed when I opened this, because I did it 3 times. And this 4th time, I'm just going to show you everything. So, as I say, thank you so much, Janet. I was absolutely delighted with what you sent me. Had no idea you were sending it. I was thrilled to bits. Okay, this is the card that came in the box. Look at that, isn't it lovely? A group of quite broad ladies, but obviously good friends, sitting by the water's edge, it looks like. Taking the shoes off, look. So they're barefoot. And I can't tell you what's inside the card because I should cry again. But it's lovely. Thank you, Janet. I'm absolutely in agreement with everything that you say. Thank you so much, my love. Okay, so let's get cracking. And show you what's what. So the box was opened from the reverse in the first place. So I was going to start showing you everything in reverse. But as I say, I've shown you everything on the other videos that you never got to see. So it'll be a bit of a mix-up, but I hope you don't mind. Right, okie doke. Let's get this out first to show you. Hope you can see this all right. Sorry about the shadows. I'm in front of the window again, and it's a funny old day. I've had to have the blinds at an angle because when the sun comes out I can't see a thing, so we're going to get lots of shadows, I'm afraid. Isn't this the most darling little doll you've ever seen? Isn't it beautiful? I love this. Look, fabulous. And look at her little face. There. Isn't she beautiful? Little arms that move up and down. Nice little dress. Lovely little dress, in fact. And that's her reverse. So she's got long blonde hair. Showing her underwear to you. And Janet's put on it, please alter me. So alter me I will. Or alter her, I will indeed. Thank you so much. That's lovely, Janet. Yeah, I will alter her. I love my art dolls and little bits and bobs to alter like that. Okay. Oops, I'm caught up here. That's it. I think Janet must have heard my plea a while ago about this sort of trim that I've been looking for. Can't get anything like this in Britain. And it's just what I wanted. It's great. It's got that lovely braid, that's the word I'm looking for, effect on the top, and then this I mean it's obvious what it is. I mean, it's loops, but it's sort of this scruffy look that I wanted for my altered books and bookmaking and journals and junk journals and glue books and goodness knows what else. So there you go. And there's a lovely lot of that. Thank you, Janet. That is super. And as I say, you must have been listening to my videos and watching my videos. Thank you for that. These I love. They're so unusual. They're pearls, but the silver ones. You know, we're used to seeing these, just the ordinary pearls. But these are silver. There's loads of them, and I think it's gorgeous. I shall enjoy using that. Thank you very much indeed. Lovely. Here we go. Some lace here. This is gorgeous. This is really lovely. Now, where's my black paper? Let's lean over there. Fold this so I don't knock everything over. And let's put it on there to show you. This looks vintage to me, if not antique. I may be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's genuinely vintage or antique. Isn't it lovely? Gorgeous. And it's this beautiful, what I'm calling a deep buttercup or a light coffee colour. Absolutely gorgeous. Look, loads of it. Thank you very much. I love it. Love, love, love it. Gosh, I'm going to have some fun, aren't I, with these beautiful things. And this, oh dear, gorgeous. I have, you know, I've been doing my destashing in terms of trying to organise anything. I'm doing quite well. And as I'm finding a project, I'm sort of putting everything together in one bag or box, whatever. And I've got together some bangles, you know, with the metal broad bangles, which I'm going to alter. And this would be absolutely ideal for that, to actually use on these altered bangles. So when I get onto them, you'll be the first to see them. If you go back on my, oh gosh, I can't remember the, oh, I'm useless with YouTube channel names. I mean, the lady who sent me, I was going to say, go to this video, which is of a RAK, a lovely lot I was sent from Marlene. Marlene, love you. I can't think of your channel name. I'll try and remember to put it down. I'll try and find the video actually of the bangle that you sent me that you'd altered. Not a bangle, cuff is what it's called. Oh, and it's gorgeous. And basically what I'm getting at is I'm going to try and do some myself. So this is lovely. It's really very different. Gorgeous. Thank you for that, Janet. So thoughtful she is. We used to spend a lot of time on Skype, but you know, life takes over, doesn't it? I know Janet's been tied up with all sorts of things, and you know, I've been, well, the same really. So, but I'm hoping, you know, once all this is done and dusted and I've hopefully moved, you know, that we can just gently Skype each other, pray with each other. We certainly pray for each other, and I know that we pray for the world in general. Right, so next thing I'm going to show you. This is fabulous. I know I'm saying everything's fabulous, but it is. There's a big bow made out of this gorgeous, it's like a tulle, but it's ever so different. See if I can get a single to show you. Can you see? And it's got a sheen to it. I'll take you the whole piece up and see if you can. Can you see it? It's lovely. Oh, here we go again. 3:45 on Friday afternoon. I should be doing my duty in church. I do a welcoming in the afternoon on a Friday. But I've had a bit of problem, so I couldn't go in today. So it's just reminded me, the chimes going and looking at the time. We finish at 4. So I'm just thinking about my colleagues there. Hope you had a good day, guys. So there you go. Right, so that's this beautiful, and as I say, it's all tied up in this big bow. Gorgeous colour again. I've got together, this is quite different from what we're talking about at the moment, but I've suddenly taken a liking to this sort of lemon yellow colour. I don't know how it'll come over on the camera or on your screens. But yes, I'm just sort of pulling things out as I find them with these colours, and I don't know what I'll do with them quite, but, and it's not a colour that I usually sort of go for, but and I think this will match beautifully, won't it? Really lovely. So thank you for that, Janet. I will definitely leave this out with that little lot of flowers, etc. Which reminds me, flowers. And these were sent to me by Janet. They remind me of snowdrops, which is one of my favourite flowers. Lily of the Valley, which is my real favourite flower. Oh, I just adore them. I adore the fragrance, the look of them. And I often think of Kate Middleton, or Princess Duchess of Cambridge, that's her title, but she's a princess, nevertheless. And she also loves Lily of the Valley, and her wedding bouquet was made up of the flower and the leaves, which are beautiful in themselves. I've got some dried somewhere, I must pull them out. In fact, I'm going to, I've got the box down here, I'm going to show you some of my dried leaves, and I did things to them. Because I know there is one video out there from me about these dried leaves, but I did one right at the very beginning of me being on YouTube, and you know, I can't find it. It's not there, so I don't know whether it's been deleted or what, but it was definitely there. So that's what, nearly 3 years now, I think. So I've decided I'm going to show you again some of my leaves, particularly the bleached leaves, which I love. They take a bit of doing, but I love them. They're gorgeous. So as soon as I can get organised and get them out, I will show you. Right. That's those. Now, this little linen bag was the next item. And the most precious buttons. Aren't they gorgeous? Again, can you see? They look like diamonds in themselves. Oops. Holding that a bit too tight, popped out. They're lovely. And there are 2, 4, 6 of those. Well, they're not buttons. Oh, I thought they were buttons. They're acrylic. They're like a ray, aren't they? Absolutely fabulous. Ooh, yes. Great, thank you. And inside that bag was this look. The most beautiful J pendant. There we go, look. Isn't that lovely? Diamante. There we go. Thank you. I really, really like that. I've never been a one for wearing initials. I had never had a signet ring or anything, but I quite like them now. Right, what have we got here? Let's see. Oh, 2 lovely spoons. Very unusual. That one's the roses. More fingers and thumbs today. Lovely. That's the reverse. Really dainty and lovely. And then this one, oh, she's a darling. This one is one of those with, oh, it's had at some point, I've reversed it now. You know those shields? In fact, I've got some somewhere, I think, that came off old spoons, just the shields. But Janet has altered this look. And you know Janet's love of the sea, and that I certainly share with her. Oh, I'd love to live by the sea. I know I've said this before, but I would. So inside, look, is a little charm with a starfish dangling there. And then, oh, sorry, Janet's put a little shell which holds a pearl and another shell. Sorry, going too near. Isn't it lovely? Really, really nice. Now this has got writing on. I haven't got my glasses. I'm going to take this away and have a look up close. I've got my glasses on. Oh, which reminds me, I was just thinking quickly about finding my... Can't get it out now, the word I'm trying to think of. My magnifying glass. And I was going to show you, if it's here, what I take out with me in my handbag when I'm anywhere really, whether I'm going into charity shops, into town, into a market, anywhere at all. So here's my magnifying glass. I don't know whether you'll be able to see. And there's the writing, so I'm going to take that out and have another look. So, oh gosh, it says there's a seagull. I can see a seagull. No, I just can't see. Does it say Florida? I bet it does. Yes, it is, because that's the shape of the state. I'm sure it is. So, oh, see, I was going to put that there. That's that would be on the table where the sun shines through. Never, ever, ever, ever do that. Because 10 to 1, I'd have left that there, you see. And if the sun would have come streaming in onto the magnifying glass, boom, fire. And I'm neurotic about fire, having had one in the flat years ago. Terrifying. So thank you. I love that. Thank you very much. I love both of them. They're so different, aren't they? Before I go any further, just so I don't forget, these are the sort of things I take with me when I go anywhere. I mean, I know if you go out with blooming knives and scissors and what have you, they say you're carrying an offensive weapon. But I don't think they'd say it. Blooming near on 70-year-old woman. So I take a little knife with me, which is this tiny little thing, just in case I need to prise something open or slit something, you know, without damaging whatever it is I'm looking at. I take some tiny scissors, because when I go into some of the hardware stores over here, or Wilko's, one of my favourite stores, I clip, excuse me being like this today, I think I'm a little bit inebriated, not with drink, with my painkillers. Wallpaper samples. Wilko in particular, you know, with the new paper that's out now, when there's lots of scenery, they let you take quite a bit so you can actually test it up against the wall. So there's scenes, there's New York scenes, for example, there's wildlife, there's all sorts of things. So there I go with my little scissors and my knife, you know, so I can get what I want. I've also got, again, it looks a bit gruesome, but there you go. It's obviously meant for your bag because it's so narrow, you see? And it's the Alpha Touch knife. And you just push that forward and out comes that little knife. And it goes back safely so I can't cut myself or anything. So that goes in my bag. Tape measure, invaluable. It's a little paper one that I take with me. There's another tape measure. This I got free with a magazine, which I think is rather a good idea. So it's a little, about the size of a 50p peach, I think. Peach, hark at me. 50p piece. And there's a little. And of course you can get the ones that Janet and other people have been altering them. Hello, Janet. Gorgeous. You know the little ones that you press the button and they just recall back. And she's done some lovely altering. But this is just one, you know, that I take with me. This is a real antique eyeglass. You can see how it's, and you can go right up close. You know, this goes to your eye, and that folds away neatly in there. Just wondering if it's got a mark on it. No, that's just a mark. It's literally not silver or anything. That's the sort of old-fashioned one that I've had for donkey's years. And they're ever so cheap on the internet, you know, if you want to pick yourself one up. Okay. So those, as I say, go with me when I go out. As Janet says, junking. Or when I go anywhere, as I say, because you're always looking for that sort of thing. Just useful to know. So that's that. So again, thank you, Janet, for those spoons. They're great. I love them. I love how you've altered that. It's fabulous. Thank you very much. Come on, June, get cracking. You're doing too much nattering again. Let's see here. Oh, look, look, look. Lovely threads of beads. Not threads of beads. Oh, there's another spoon. Sorry. Of course there was. I remember now. Oh, dilly dream, isn't it? Here's the other spoon. Isn't it lovely? So unusual again. A dinky, dinky spoon. And I'm looking, and I'm not sure what flowers they are, but it's the most fabulous enamel. Can you see? Red enamel. The top two look like bluebells, but I don't know about the middle two. Very Art Deco, isn't it? Thank you, Janet. I love it. Looks like silver. Let's have a look. Yeah, it is. And I'm going to get my little eyepiece to confirm that. You're so good to me, you are, honestly. Yeah, it's made in, oh gosh, Norway. Oh, lovely. And it's sterling. Keep your hand still, June. Just says sterling, so we know it's sterling silver. And there's some markings. Norn. N-O-R-N-E with the stamp N. So that presumably that's... Lily will tell us, will confirm that that's a Norway silver marking. Hi Lily, hope you're alright. I haven't heard or seen you in ages, and that's my fault, not yours. There you go. Right, back to where we were going. Oh, and some lovely little lace pieces. Not lace. Well, yes, lace, but look, with the sequins. See how old that is. The colour of the sequins. Oh, gorgeous. That's something else I want to do. I've got so many things in my mind that I want to do. I've started to write them down. I think I mentioned that to you. But you know, I've got a lace book that I've started to do. And it's a bit of everything lace. And I'm trying to sew the pieces of lace on rather than glue, but that's another story. So it'll take forever before I can show you what's what. Gosh, these are in the shape of a wing, of wings. I bet that's why Janet sent them to me, because she knows I love angels, love their wings, birds' wings, any sort of wings. But I bet you that's what she's done. She's looked at them and thought, June, angel wings. Aren't they gorgeous? Yeah, what I was saying about the lace book. I want to do one that is pure vintage stroke antique. So not antique style, you know, when that's a modern lace that looks and is meant to look like a vintage lace. But one that, because I've got so many beautiful laces that I've had from so many lovely ladies. I couldn't possibly mention you all, but Diana and Tricia. Diana sent Tricia and I loads of the most exquisite laces and crochet pieces. I've had lace from Natasha and Lily and everybody, all the girls I've had lace from one way or another. And lots of my subbies, in gifts to me, made banners out of lace, etc. So I've got loads. Thank you for everybody who's given me lace. That's another thing I wanted to say, and I've got to say, do this quickly now because we're on 30 minutes. Thank you, thank you, thank you to everybody that's ever sent me anything at all. And if when I show you things that I've made and I don't remember that was sent by, for instance, Janet, I mean, it'll be a while before I'll forget that, but I will at some point, honestly. I'm trying now to sort of keep a way of knowing, but it's hard. It really is hard, because if I put them away, you know, in a little bag or something that says Janet, I put them away, you see, and I can't see them, so they don't get used. So I have to put them with my other laces, and sometimes I do forget then. So thank you, I adore those. So yes, there'll be a couple of lace books coming up, but not for a while, of course. Right, quickly June now. We've been nattering enough. Let's show you what's in here. Look. Oh, she's a darling. And again, she knows exactly what I like. So thoughtful, so very thoughtful. Oh gosh, that's beautiful, isn't it? Oh Lord, look at that little face. I think it's fabulous. I love it, I love it. Oh dear, do you remember when your babies did that? You know, cut their little faces in the hand. Oh, gorgeous, I love babies. Love babies. Oh, fabulous. Thank you very much, Janet. Again, I know I'm waffling on, but lovely embellishments. Look, now they are definitely remind me of another one. I love all flowers, but there are some particular ones, and they're forget-me-nots. I'll never forget you, Janet. Never in a month's undies. Spare parts, that is. And then they're what you call burlap. Yes. And we call... I can't even remember what we call. So we'll forget that for now. So thank you. They'll definitely be used. Well, it'll all be used in time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Frames. You can never have enough frames. And I was watching a video the other day. Who was it? Michelle, and I can't think of her channel name. And she wasn't showing this particular item. It was just in the background. And I love seeing what people have got on their work desks, you know. And I could see that Michelle had got some little drawers, and around the handle she'd got one of these frames. You know, the little pull-out handle. Yeah, pull-out drawers with a little handle in the centre, and these frames. I thought, what a good idea. So thank you, Michelle. And thank you, Janet, for those. They're lovely. Very, very pretty. And a lovely size. Great. And then last but not least, oh, I'm in love. This is a piece of wallpaper, the border wallpaper. And it's Raphael's, oh gosh, Raphael the painter. I can't think. It's the Madonna with child, and these cherubs are sitting at her feet. So you'll know which painting I mean. Fabulous. Oh, I'm going to have fun with those. I shall scan them so I can use them time and time again. Always remember to do that. Don't just use images are set to, or scan them so you can use them again and again. Thank you, Janet, from the bottom of my heart. It was really unexpected. I'm absolutely delighted. I know I've waffled on. I'm so sorry. I'm not sure when I will do this, but she will sit on my desk reminding me she wants altering. So don't worry. She will be altered, and when I alter her, I shall let you know. Oh, no, sorry, I didn't tell you about these, did I? Because I remembered something else. So these are trims and whole reels of them. Pink, my favourite. And this lovely, it's white, but it's AB finish to it. I don't know whether you can see it. Does it show up in this light? Black paper, quickly, June. I've got it the right side on, yeah. Quick, quick, quick. I don't know whether you can see that. But it's gorgeous. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, isn't that just fabulous? So much love. I'm over the moon. Thank you so much. I shall be back. I'm not going to say when this time because I never get it done on the proper time. I will be getting in touch with you very shortly, Janet. To everybody else, I hope you have a lovely evening. Tea time. Can I have anything nice for tea? It's my cup of tea time, actually. And I've got some nice cake. So I'll have a cup of tea, piece of cake. And it's Friday. So have a lovely weekend. Have a lovely night tonight. Whatever you're doing. I'm hopefully going to Skype with some of my sisters. And I shall see you soon. Take care. Love you lots. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.